Hello, 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 and welcome back to another episode of Up Close and Personal with Angela on behalf of Aspiring Authors Magazine, where my desire is to bridge the gap between brown authors all over this world and to touch on topics that's affecting our brown community. For those that do not know who I am known as the Queen of Collaboration because I truly believe in networking, partner, and collaborating. I'm also the founder of AAALAC, which is the African American Author Literacy Awareness campaign, where I truly believe in bringing awareness to brown authors all over this world. So, with that being said, and I just want to share with you guys, I have 122 authors that's going to be gracing this platform throughout the rest of this year. So from now until December the 31st, you're going to have the opportunity to meet some amazing authors that's touching lives. They are empowering, educating, and impacting the best way that they can. They are leading by example. They are who they want to see. So without anything else being said, I'm gonna move out the way because y'all know I'll get to talking and I'll be here all night. But I have a very special guest here tonight that's gonna be sharing a little bit about herself. So let me move out the way and allow her to introduce herself. Welcome,
Hey,
Queen. How are
hey,
you?
hi, Angela, Queen of Collaborations. I am so blessed and happy to be on this platform with you on today. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for stopping by and sharing. So, if you would please introduce yourself to all those that are tuned in and those that will tune in later. For those that do not know who you are.
Absolutely. I am known in the literary world as J.C. Gardner. I am owner of Blossom Literary Services, serving all of your literary needs from resumes to speaker one sheets to ghostwriting. I'm also a writing coach, an author, a poet, a speaker, and I also do, some spoken word here and there as well. I've written about 5 books, a combination of fiction, nonfiction, and I've written a children's book. I'm an international author, and I've also participated in many best selling collaborations. I also do writing workshops for individuals, for groups, and for those who are visionaries of anthology projects or for those who are in anthology projects, as well as a lot of editing. And I also have written people's chapters for them as well under my ghostwriting umbrella. So I am all about the literary world, everything literary, everything that has to do with the written word. I call myself a storyteller through the power of the pen, and I really, really enjoy working with authors, a lot of newbies too. I really like working with new and aspiring authors, but I also work with seasoned authors as well because I just love it when a plan comes together. I love to see people being able to tell their story, especially when they thought that the writing process was very difficult or arduous or too hard, or I don't have time and I don't know where to begin. I don't know how to end. I don't know the middle. I don't know the rest of the story. I can't figure it out. And that's why I enjoy being a writing coach. I love pulling out those golden gems and nuggets that's inside of you. And I love it when my authors can see that, yes, you are able to tell your story and we can partner together on that.
Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I tell you, wow, is all I can say. It's because you're you're giving people an opportunity to share. I people all the time. A lot of people because author. And now I think I want to say right at 50 books that I've co-authored, I've helped publish, or either we've done an anthology. But the fact that, a lot of people think they don't, and you are doing so much to give people that voice. Why become an author?
Say that one more time. The
Out of
connection went
all
out a little bit.
things, you out of all things you could have done,
Yes.
why did you choose
Hmm.
to be an author and to allow your
Hmm.
voice to be heard through the pen?
Oh, yes. Well, there is a story behind that. So actually, some people who may have heard me speak on this at the age of 12 was when I knew that was my gift, to be a storyteller through the power of the pen. I was an only child for many years, actually, so I had all kind of imaginary friends, Angela, the only people I could see. So when they came to me, they would already have all their baggage, all their history, all their stories, and I would listen to all of them and I would let them travel with me. But of course, I was the only one that could see them. So one of my BFFs back then, when I was 8, about 20 years ago, okay, y'all, a little bit more, we were visiting my grandmother in the Bronx, New York, and we got bored. And I was like, hey, why don't we write stories? To make a long story short, at the end of our time together, I had written this whole story out, and her pages were blank, and I actually fell in love with writing. It came easy to me. And back then, when I was 12, I was still trying to figure out who I was. I was still trying to make, just become who I was meant to be. I was tall. I always wanted to stay in the back of the classroom. Yes, I was an introvert. I know it's hard to believe, but I was. I was still shy a little bit, but my writing spoke for me. My writing went before me. My poetry told volumes about who I was. However, in the seventh grade, I had a very traumatic experience with my English teacher who assigned a creative writing project. And upon returning our assignments, she gave me mine last. She threw it on my desk and said she wasn't grading it. She said it was plagiarized and she was giving me a zero. And she humiliated me in front of a class of 30 something students. And I carried that awful experience with me for 3 decades. 3 decades. I really walked around in her truth, and I was in her mental prison about my gift, my worth, my talent, my ability to tell stories. But y'all, God rescued me and broke me out from that prison, okay? He came and snatched me up. That's a whole nother story. And ever since he snatched me up out of that prison, out of that mental prison of unworthiness and shame, I have not stopped since. And today I'm an award winning author.
Wow. I tell you, that is amazing. That is an amazing journey. And I tell you, the enemy is busy, always busy. We are definitely having some net, some connection issues, but
Yeah, I
we
see it.
continue to press. Um, yeah, busy. Enemy busy, but nevertheless, we press. I'm thankful for you being here, and I know that there's something that you have to bring to the audience today, because we were supposed to do this on Monday,
I know.
and there was a problem with the internet on Monday. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't stop. Everybody that know me know that I don't stop. I don't give up. I continue to press. But I tell you, God is good, because we was having problems with the phone, and we had tried to contact the carrier, and they was giving us such a hard time, and they would be Sunday before they could come out, and then it was gonna be Thursday before they was coming out. I need
Oh,
service,
man.
like right here. This is what I do. This is my livelihood. This is what I do. So I needed my
Yes.
services. Well, long story short, this morning when I woke up, supervisor called my phone, and the supervisor came out to our house today.
All right.
And supervisor said if we have any problems to, so I think I'm gonna be calling the supervisor about our internet. But he worked
Yes,
it out.
indeed.
What we needed, he worked it out. We just
Excellent.
had to be patient. Sometimes we had to go through some things, but the enemy will not win because he know I don't give up. I don't give up. I don't give up. I continue to press. But while I have you here, and while we are still connected, I want people to
Yes.
be able to connect with you in case we get connected. So while we have this connection, I want you to share with individuals how they can follow your platform, how they can books, how they can connect with you for your services. Because I'm definitely going to be in contact with you because I have you some clients. I have some
Oh,
I have some
excellent.
individuals that want a ghostwriter that wants a
Yes.
ghostwriter, and I've been trying. I've
Yes.
been looking. So this today is ordained. I don't believe in accidents. I don't believe in coincidence. I truly believe in divine connection, and I believe that this
Absolutely.
was the divine connection. So please share with the listeners and those that will hear the
Yes.
replay how they can connect with you.
Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Angela cut out for a hot minute, but
Yeah,
you can actually visit my newly launched page, blossomliteraryservices.com. www.blossomliteraryservices.com. There, it'll show you all, well, almost all of my literary offerings. It will give you a really good snapshot of everything that I can assist you with. Some of you even are trying to do blogs and newsletters, but you're finding it to be a chore and a task. And you are like, dang, I really would like to put forth a newsletter, but I just don't have time. I really would like to do some blog posting, but what do I write about? And that is where I come in. So don't just be thinking writing books. There's other things in the literary space that I would be happy to assist you with. And those of you who are visionaries and need a writing workshop to get your authors that's in your collaboration jump started, I do that as well. So don't just think it's only about writing books, although that is a niche that I love. And for those of you that love to write, that I have a writing coaching program for those of you who love to write but need an accountability partner, need someone to be there with you along the journey, someone that's going to give you feedback, someone that's going to help you take your particular project to the finish line in gold standard. That is something that I really pride myself on. The other way that you can reach out to me is my email, which is JC, letters J and C, at blossomlitservices.com. And then you can visit my other website, which is Jackie.Gardner X. Oh, listen to me. I done messed all that up because I've been using I've been using the Blossom Lit Services one so much. Why don't we just stick with that? Because the other one is under construction anyway. And I'd rather for you all to go to that particular site because that's where you will be able to get the literary information the fastest. Can you hear
wow.
me, Angela? You good?
Well, I
Okay.
definitely I thank you for stopping by. Yes, ma'am. I can hear you. I don't know
Okay.
something with this internet and this connection. But I thank you for stopping by. I heard everything you said. I hope
Okay.
that the listeners heard you. But yeah, I'm truly sorry. I'm gonna get you back on here again. When my I've been traveling, so I am not home at my home. I can't control everything. So sometimes this happens. But I
I
thank you
understand.
for being my guest on today and
Yes.
sharing with me.
Yes.
So be blessed. And again, thank
You
you.
too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me on. Okay. Thank you again. Have a blessed day.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Bye
You
bye.
too.